Hey folks, I have another video made out of necessity. So I was on YouTube and I was trying to figure out how in the world to put these casters into a Gridmann stainless steel table. So the casters, you can order them from Amazon. These are the casters, looks like this. Comes with a little instruction sheet, and the instruction sheet, I can't find it right now, but anyway, basically what it says is tighten the top and stick it in the leg of the table and you'll be fine. Well, what they didn't tell you was the easiest way to get that done is to lubricate the top, this thing right here. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Hold on. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take my handy dandy adjustable crescent wrench here, and I'm going to take this piece right here off. Now, I realize you are probably in a commercial kitchen or something like that, something a lot more fancy than a home kitchen, but I make dog treats, and I needed some bigger, heavier stuff. So anyway, what I'm doing is right now I'm just taking this off. There we go. Took it off. There is this rubber piece here. This is what you're trying to expand to stick into the leg of the stainless steel table, and I will show you that here in a second. But what I'm going to do right now is take off this rubber piece. What I'm using for oil, so you could use WD-40, you could use grease, whatever you want to do. I'm using coconut oil. I don't know if that's the best thing to use, but that's what I'm using. And so right behind this camera, I have my coconut oil. Here we go. I'm going to stick that on there just like that. And I'm going to give it a nice little coat. It's no different than putting a hook into a fence post, you know, where you put the soap on it. You could use soap. Soap would work too. Bar soap. Don't use liquid soap. You can, but it doesn't work as well. Anyway, rubber thing goes back on the top, just like that. I take my piece. I'm going to put it back on. I'm going to screw that on there. Now, this is where it expands. So what you want is this piece to start expanding. So I'm going to take handy dandy adjustable crescent wrench. It should turn a lot easier now. Of course, righty tighty, lefty loosey. And I am going to rotate this a couple times. Get that a little wider than it was, because the whole point is to get it expanded. And it's a lot easier if you put grease on it. I didn't put enough grease on it. So I'm going to do that and be right back. Now, of course, what you want to make sure you're doing when you're rotating this is hanging on to this black piece right here really hard. I thought about sticking it in a vise, but I don't want to ruin the rubber on it. So anyway, this makes it a lot easier just to rotate it. And as you can see, it has expanded quite a bit. So let's go over and see if this fits our table. So now I will say getting these things out is not easy. You want to extend this leg lefty-loosey all the way up, extend it all the way, and then just kind of wiggle it. If you've already put the leg on your table, this is the easiest way to get it out, unless you want to loosen the little pegs down there, pull the leg off, shove a handle, like a broom handle or whatnot, in there to pop this out. That would be faster. But I am doing this post assembly of the table. So I'm just going to wiggle with this, get this off, and then we're going to show you how that wheel fits right in, and we'll be done. All right, so there's the hole. Here's the piece. Actually, we didn't get it tight enough, but you get the idea. I'm going to tighten this up just a bit more, expand this black ring. When you get it in that hole, you want it to expand enough that you need to use a mallet. You can hit back here, it'll go in. This is the final product right here. Excuse the mess in my kitchen right now. But anyway, it'll be tight enough that I can pull on this and I cannot get it out. So that's your goal. Make sure to pay attention too on the brakes. If you want a brake on the front and a brake on the back, you can do that. But honestly, I want a brake there and a brake there. So that's what I'm doing. Sorry about the picture quality here, but it just gives you an idea. So use the grease, get that thing nice and greased up, tighten it, stick it in the hole, pound it in there until it's flush or however tall you want it, and you're done. Thanks.